NZ1 John Derry was the first casualty of the Norm Bagrie Memorial Rakaia Race. An oil seal leak forcing him out before the flag dropped.
I don't know, it's blowing an oil seal or something, biffing out the oil, but I think we'll try and do downstream, see what happens.
But it was just a loose oil line, and with the clock ticking, they rushed the repair. Derry carved up the slower boats to be third to the top. Mike Pooley was near flawless, pulling a 2-minute lead on the field over the 71k distance. The benefit of pre-boating evident in posting a sub-29-minute time. Roger Preston wasn't unhappy with his result, but lacked the all-important pre-boating.
Only been up here once. We got to the top yesterday pre-boating once, and that was it. We had a few spots where we, recognised them, but we didn't know the river that well.
Tom Kelly wasted no time getting Golden Homes up to speed, looking for shortcuts everywhere he could, some riskier than others.
Got a little bit mismothered not far from the salon, probably 5k up, and just missed a channel that we knew was where we wanted to be. Couldn't turn around, so we just picked our way through that and then got back up and pretty clean after that.
The expectation Justin Hill would clean up in A-class went south after a mechanical failure sidelined the world champ, leaving Stephen Price to take class honours. No doubt Hill will be back for day 2. Simon Bagrie was doing his dad Norm proud in CX, bringing the famous race number through the finish line without issue. But it was Byron Campbell dominating the largest class, although Callum McKenzie was doing what he could to keep him honest. It was Dave Robinson, though, with a fresh engine in the back, who split the pair, giving notice he will be challenging for CX honours in the future.
More seat time the better, so we touched one rock and there's nothing really, and good clean run. Could have cut out a few more corners, but no, we're happy.
Four boats fought out for bragging rights in FX. Riley Smith pleased with his morning effort.
We had a really good run into the river out of the lagoon. We were all of a sudden catching Greg Wilson and took a shortcut, got him. And then from there we saw no one. Past Justin, gave us a wave, so we kept going. And
rookie Lee Harrison, armed with a fresh engine, had blistering pace, leaving the field surprised and in his wake. Didn't do him much good. A grounding upstream robbed him of time, and a blown header meant some hasty repairs to get back in the game for the downstream leg.
Yeah, missed it, and then we've lost the bottom of the exhaust. Couldn't hear for about 90% of the race.
What's it feel like?
Right, it's in Hamish's hand.
Andrew Scott was smiling when he heard that news after being stunned by the overtaking manoeuvre.
It was a drag race for a K or so, but yeah, he was just boating away from us easy as, yeah. Very fast. Very fast.
What do you do about that?
Nothing. Hope he gets stuck again.
In the new club class, Tim Guthrie was waxing lyrical about the virtues of a class that allows entry-level racing.
Good fun. Just pleasure boating at speed. We had a good time coming up. Picked some good lines, some interesting lines, and we got to the top.
His opposition, though, today could reach the maximum 65 mile an hour much easier, but as Glen Rutherford discovered, there's more to river racing than speed.
We're doing well. We come up to about 26k mark from the end and just run out of talent, missed the corner, just took a back channel, followed that up as far as we could, and then just got too bony, and it was the end of us.
There was a range of talent on the downstream leg, and it didn't discriminate on the leaderboard as everyone scrambled for position. John Derry registered a scorching time of 27 minutes 45 seconds to make up for his morning issues.
Yeah, no, we're pushing pretty hard, trying to make up a bit of time. We caught Roger and passed him, but we did a bit of straight line speed as well, so a lot of gravel jump there.
And he didn't have that on his own. Roger and Ben Preston had to work extra hard for their finish. gas turbine was in the wars as well. Tom Kelly's Golden Homes at home in the gravel, but eventually reaching that all-important finish line. With his 2-minute buffer at the start of the downstream leg, Mike Pooley was careful not to jeopardise an outright victory.
A couple of minutes at the top, so we just took a leaf out of John's book and we didn't cruise down, we gave it the general when possible, but all the skinny stuff we just slowed down and paced ourselves. But a good run down though.
Greg Wilson collected a podium third in FX for his effort, although he couldn't match the speed of his competition today. Riley Smith's great upstream run fell short of Andrew Scott by 15 seconds, and try as he might, he couldn't bridge the gap to the eventual FX class winner. It was rookie Lee Harrison, though, who showed them what speed was, cleaning up an FX class with the downstream time 1.5 minutes quicker than even the class winner. Byron Campbell jagged another good run downstream to clinch CX class honours.
Yeah, we had a good run up, good run down, a few hairy moments. Tried to run over Mark Cromie and his fan boat on the way down, but yeah, we ran over a lot of shingle, but we got back down. So the boat's on one pace, so that's a good day.
Callum McKenzie might not agree. After 140 kilometres of racing, he was pipped out of second place by just 3 seconds. Maybe Dave Robinson wasn't quite as casual on the river as he'd been at lunch. No win for Simon Bagrie, but what would his dad Norm say about the day's racing?
Oh, he'd be loving it, yeah. Nice, fine day. Ideal day for jet boating. Couldn't pick it better. He's loving it.
I remember Norm's boats more than I remember Norm, to be honest, because I was a bit younger. But so yeah, no, look, he raced with my dad at the same time. So yeah, there's a bit out there. Certainly knew the family and the family are here racing today. So it's always good to get out there and support it.